Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am General Lotz, and today we're taking a look at a classic game, or a game that is now a classic. Today we're looking at Gears of War, GAO! And joining me is the Gowest guy around, Triple X Medic.
It's 32 degrees outside. I'm freezing my ass off. Go screw yourselves.
We don't even, our thermometers in Texas don't even go down that far, so I wouldn't even know. Let's see. Glad you got it patched up there, Cyrus. And I never got this confused with Gears of War, even though it literally is the same exact initials. Gears of War, God of War. Honestly, I prefer Gears of War to God of War. Never really cared about old Kratos. And hello, Nagy, and Thanksgiving was pretty good. All right.
98%.
That's how it always goes. Windows 11, am I right? Okay, so we've got two difficulties. We've got casual and hardcore. You do not want to play hardcore. You don't. Casual is still hard enough. This is from a time when, like, easy was not a thing. You know, like, you had to actually try. And this is a pretty rough game in that it does not, you know, hold your hand. Now, here's the thing. There is context for what's going on, but it's one of those weird games where, like, the major important cutscene that tells you where you are, what you're doing, plays before the title screen, so you could easily miss it. But then again, you know, this is one of those games where it kind of starts you in media res, so you kind of got to figure it out on your own. A crossbow for Christmas? Awesome. So, Gears of War came out in 2006 for the Xbox. It basically made the Xbox. The guy behind this game, one Cliff Bleszinski of Jill of the Jungle fame, basically got Microsoft to shell out some more pennies to give it 512 megabytes of RAM. Can you imagine that, Triple X? It's like they didn't even want to spring for half a gigabyte of RAM.
I mean, you own Windows, you own Xbox, you own DOS. Can I please have a few more pennies for some more RAM? Pretty please.
And, like, without them doing that, without Mr. Bleszinski, like, you know, begging them, you know, getting on his knees and dropping asking nicely, Xbox games wouldn't even have displayed in 720p sometimes. You know, so this is a very important game. I didn't play it in 2006 because I didn't have no monies for the Xboxes at the time. But in 2007 I did, and I still didn't play it. I was saving my money for the Halo 3s and such. I finally got this game around 2012, and I think it's pretty good. And I know, Triple X, you don't like the fact that everybody looks like they've been, you know, drinking raw eggs and eating, you know, liver all their lives, but I think it's funny. I think these... Go on.
You know what I think they look like. It's this way. Say it.
I don't remember.
Hey, they look like a certain video game, but human.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Say it. The chat must know.
Mass monsters?
They're freaking battle toads if they were human.
It's pimpling the other guy. Rash?
Rash?
Herpes? I mean, never mind.
Yeah, syphilis.
AIDS. Oh, no, we can't say that. We'll get in trouble.
No, you meant AIDS, like as in helping him with aid.
Exactly. AI. And yes, this is the most dude bro game ever. I mean, our main character here, Marcus Phoenix, voiced by the classic John DiMaggio of Everything fame. He's got a do-rag on. Look at him, look at him. He don't need no helmet. He just got to keep his do good, bro. And also he's got this. Okay, so this game starts up. You're in prison. You get broken out by your friend named Dom DeLuise. His real name isn't Dom DeLuise. He's not the classic comedian. But his name is Dom. And yet you still have your perfectly manicured goatee.
You know, calling this the most dude bro game ever is a bit of a reach.
Oh?
Have you ever played Army of Two?
You know, I never played that game. I acquired it legally for the PS3 emulator, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been playing that Uncharted game.
Uh-huh.
Because Uncharted is badass.
That is right.
So I don't know. Maybe Armia 2 is more dude bro than this, but this is still pretty dude bro. I mean, I don't even have any grenades. What are you talking about, game? Well, they're all dead anyway. So here's the plot. This doesn't take place on Earth. It doesn't take place in the future. This instead takes place on another planet entirely called Sarah. Sarah! And on Sarah, there's like endless war because everybody's a bit more warlike on this planet for some reason. I assume this takes place in like the Halo universe, if we're gonna go like the Microsoft like multiverse or something. It's like some lost colony in the Halo verse or something. Well, anyway, for the longest time, there was like a big war to get space oil called Emulsion. That war ends with like Space America winning. And then immediately thereafter, a bunch of like genetically augmented like bugs show up and start killing everybody. And then humanity's gonna lose, so somebody gets the bright idea to basically nuke everything with a Hammer of Dawn satellite. 15 years later is when this game starts up. Humanity's basically living in the ruins of the old world. You play as Marcus Phoenix. He's basically your kick-ass NCO kind of guy. He's like super smart, but he wanted to be a non-commissioned officer so he could be with the troops. It's one of those things. It's one of those Gary Stu kind of guys. The reason he's in prison is because he disobeyed orders to try to save his father, and the father doesn't become important until Gears of War 3. So y'all got all that?
Got it.
And instead of us drinking gamer fuel, we've got water.
That's right. No gamer subs for us.
I never drank any gamer fuel because I don't like energy drinks. I almost called them e-drinks, like I'm some kind of like gamer bro.
Yeah.
I don't drink e-drinks.
E-drink.
But like monsters and shit. That stuff tastes nasty anyway. And since this is the early 2000s, every helicopter you see crashes.
Of course, it was the rule.
I mean, and in this universe, like there's like maybe 10 helicopters left on the entire planet, so. And it's not like they're going to be getting spare parts. There's no factories. One thing I've often wondered. Wait a second.
I got some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Piss filter detected.
Yeah. What we're playing here is the original Xbox version being emulated with Xania. So we've got all the urine all the time. It's like we're in Germany.
Oh, really?
I had to do it.
It's okay. I approve.
Now you notice the graphics don't work quite right. That's because this is still kind of early days for the Xania emulator. So like the shadows don't work that well, but pff, whatever. I like playing these emulated versions just because this is still the original game versus like you know, the re-releases where they change up shit and things of that nature. Now,
I will admit, a 2006 game, which is essentially kind of an early 360 title, the arena space is really like pretty mind-blowing, going from like the PS2 era into these multi-channel battlefields where you have options to flank and take cover from.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty
like
big.
Yeah, I would have died just to have a battle arena like that on the PS2 back in the day.
Mm-hmm. One of the things I was thinking about is like, you know, every single console generation gave us new IPs, and now we don't have that anymore. We haven't had that for a long time. Like, this was a whole new IP that was created to sell the Xbox 360. They didn't rely just on Halo or anything else, you know. You also consider like the PS3, instead of just having Crash Bandicoot 700, we had, you know, Uncharted. We had new stuff. And that's something that I really miss. Like, people aren't willing to take a chance anymore on new things.
Is that the emulator messing up why their faces are giving out?
Yeah, the shadows don't emulate quite right on this yet.
Gotcha.
It's getting closer though. My God, he looks like a hunchback. The General Hoffman guy. I don't think you've gotten to him yet. He looks like a hunchback.
Hey, you guys!
Pretty much, yeah. And poor Marcus, look at his neck. He looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
Look at those veins in his neck.
I know.
Just want to
like...
karate chop him.
Well, we know he doesn't have to have a really snug-fitting crotch plate because there's not much there anymore.
Nope, not with those roids. Let me also just preface to the chat. I might shit on the game and goof about it, but I actually don't hate it. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, because it is a funny design, you know. But that's one of the reasons why I like it. I can suspend my disbelief and just enjoy the, you know, mass monsters here.
You think Chris Redfield looks at his biceps and he's like, yeah, I punch boulders.
Let's just put it this way. If he took one look at Marcus Phoenix, he'd be taking 10 more steroids that day. Because, man, Mr. Phoenix, he definitely lifts.
Yeah. Can we also talk about the fact that having a chainsaw on your assault rifle is a horrible idea?
Yes. It's not even that great in the game, because like you can't just like quickly bash somebody over the head with it. It's like, you gotta rev it up. But
Where
you know
would
what? Go on.
Like, okay, I mean, I'm just thinking logistically, like, you would need a fuel source on your rifle, which means, not just weight, but let's keep a fuel source right next to a hot barrel in a war zone that could be pierced by other bullets. No, thank you.
Yep. Well, one thing you gotta notice, we don't have a stock on this rifle. So, oops.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's no stock on here. So he's just holding it out there like California style. See if I can get him in the light. Yeah, see, there's no stock. There is no stock.
Oh, for God's sakes.
But like I said, for me, it's no big deal because this game is meant to be a bit goofy, a bit silly. And it can be serious. Like, this is a serious kind of thing. Like, humanity is on the verge of being wiped out by, you know, like space bugs. But, you know, it's like they have fun with it, you know, and I like that. The chainsaw bayonet, it's unique. You gotta admit that it's unique.
Sure.
And it's original. It's not just, you know, rifle, pistol, shotgun.
Isn't it called the Ripper?
It could be. I don't remember. I don't remember all the lore for this. I know the rifle's called the Lancer. This is like the standard issue rifle for like the COG. Oh, yeah, weirdly enough, I know you're not a Star Wars guy, but I was always kind of like confused that they would name your squad here is called Delta Squad. In 2005, just a year before, we had the real Delta Squad, the Clone Commandos, but they called these guys the same thing. Needless to say, the real Delta Squad's better.
You know, I've noticed that video games love to use Delta as a group.
Yeah, it sounds cool. It's like
Resident Evil was using Alpha and Bravo before was cool.
Is he trying to hit him? There we go. You very seldom will ever actually cut anybody up because it takes so long to wind that up, and this is a cover-based shooter, so there's no
Cyrus said that this was a original Xbox, but I'm pretty sure this was a 360 game.
No, this is a 360. This is not a launch title, but it came out a year after the 360 launch. The 360 launched in like, I think like November of 2005, I want to say.
Correct.
It's kind of funny. This is what I like to call my first, god damn it, ever adult console. Because this was the first console I ever bought. In 2000, it was in 2007 that I bought it. But like, I don't know if you remember, but like when you were a kid and they came out with a new console, and you tell your parents like, I need the new one. It's like, but you have a game console. It's like, but that's not the same. The game, they're not going to put the new games on the old console.
Okay, I do remember that argument, but I was the kid who didn't have the systems.
No.
I didn't get, like, I had a Nintendo when I was a kid, and I had Atari when I was like a little kid. But I never had like the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis. I didn't get a console until the PlayStation was well already out and selling.
No. Yeah, because I started out with the Super Nintendo, and then, you know, the N64 comes out, and so it's like, but I need the new one. It's like, but you have a game console. I never got these things when they came out. I was not a wealthy kid or anything by any means, so I didn't get an N64 till '98.
I never had an N64.
N64 superior. Stab him.
I will say this one,
Nope.
and this is going to make some people mad, and I do apologize. But like, once the PlayStation had come out, like, Nintendo to me became like baby's first console. Like,
You know,
yes, the original Nintendo and SNES had great games. But by the time we got to like 64 and that, it was all just like, you know, it was the same shit. And it's the same today. It's Mario, it's Donkey Kong, you know, like kids for games for kids.
I can see
No
that.
mature title.
But Turok and the Star Wars games, Turok the Dinosaur Hunter.
Yes, I that's what I'm saying. Nintendo used to have an edge. But like after 64, it was over.
Yeah, there was a couple. They tried to do a little bit with the Wii. There was a game called Mad World. I never played it, but it was like in black and white, and like you could like.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it got popular for like a little bit, but yeah, Nintendo after the Nintendo 64 went for a completely different demographic than the other consoles, and by the Wii, it was already over. You know, it's like it was for. Wait, go on.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
And surely,
Like the GameCube, for example, they had a couple good mature titles and some games that weren't mature but adult oriented. But when the Wii came out, it was all just shovelware.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple good things like Wii Sports Resort, but yeah, it was, and yet it sold the most. Make it make sense. I remember.
I think the Wii was not just because of the little children, but because like senior homes and like physical therapy used it for people that needed like hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I can see that, and I remember at the time, all the buzz was about how like all the old well, I say old, the people that were like maybe 10 years older than me, you know, like your James Rolfes, your do you remember Stuttering Craig?
No, I can't say that I do.
He was a Screw Attack guy, so he was kind of a contemporary with the AVGN. But all these old Nintendo fans were like, yeah, Nintendo's always winning. Who wants a 360 or a PS3? It's like, ah, fuck off. You know? There was those really old school gamers that were older than you or I that really never gave up their Nintendos for whatever reason.
I hate people like that.
I kind of like the Disney adults of the gaming world.
Yeah, you know they have nothing but Funko Pops in one of their rooms.
You want to know what's really sad? Microshaft basically bought the Gears of War franchise like they did with Halo. And like they did with Halo, they ran this franchise into the ground eventually. There's a Gears of War game where you play as nothing but Funko Pops, apparently.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
why? We're not saying that all the games were for children. We're just simply saying that by the time the Wii came out and the GameCube, it was majority games for kids, with only a few titles that were standouts.
Yeah. I mean, you've got like one that like is really hardcore, and that's Mad World. I'm sure there might be one or two, but still, it's not the same. You're not getting a Gears of War equivalent on a Nintendo console.
I remember when they tried to put a Call of Duty on there.
You know, I remember seeing that.
They really thought motion controls were going to be a thing.
It's a neat concept, but that's all it is. Because at the end of the day, just being able to chill with one of these, you know, I don't know if this actually is showing up, with one of these is better than having to go like, you know.
How does that go?
It's
Thank you.
I mean, and it sounds like that too, because I remember it had a little speaker on it, and it sounded like shit.
Do you remember how many early flat screen TVs got destroyed because of the Wii remotes?
Yeah, they even had a lanyard, and they had the little warning like, "Be sure not to throw your Wiimote at people." It's like, well, Cyrus, this game's a lot better than Resistance Fallout Man. I've not fully completed Resistance just because my PS3 kept dying, and I decided never to buy another one again, so I'm going to emulate that eventually. But from what little I've played of Resistance, it's not as polished as this.
Could be Alpha. Dog tags are gone.
Curse you,
Is that the resonator?
Pure Life water bottles.
Oh, this is a Nalgene. These things last forever.
What do I think?
I don't understand why they make the plastic bottle so flimsy and you can never get the cap off.
Only one way to know
Yeah.
for sure. Our next
Just
target
want a
is
sip of water.
straight ahead. Move.
At least they've done away with the non-sexy time nipples, which is always weird, you know. I get why they used it, but it's like, yeah,
Are you talking about like sports caps?
yeah.
Oh, dude, they're all the rage here.
No, I really like those things.
Here's the thing. It makes drinking the water easier, but the problem is you pay more because it's a sports cap.
No,
Why would you pay more for the same product?
that's a good question. But then again, you know, that's how streaming works, or like Spotify and all those other music apps. I acquire
Or Apple iOS.
Yep. See, I acquire all my music and movies 100% legally.
That's right.
I have a game series that I would love to have an animated movie. That's a good question. See, the thing about it, though, it's like, for whatever reason, video games cannot be turned into movies, and I don't know why. It's like, the stupid directors always ruin it. Every time. Like, you could literally just, you know, take this game's script and turn it into a movie, and it would sell. People would like it. But you know what they would do. They would recast Marcus as a female. I'm just saying, they would. They would excise all the characters that people like, and it would be a completely incoherent plot. Like, the plot of this game...
would be misunderstood.
Yep, they do that too. The plot of this game is very simple. All you want to do is deploy the light mass bomb to take down the grubs here. That's it. That's all. That's a movie you could make and people would like it because it's nice, it's simple, it's straightforward. It's a 90-minute movie where you could be like, oh, Marcus is awesome. And that's it. You got throw in some awesome combat, you know. There you go. But they'd ruin it. They'd make it overly complicated for no good reason. Just look what they did to poor Doom. They made the female Doom guy for no good reason. And it's like, they made it overly complicated. It's Doom. Just say Doom guy needs to shut the hell portal. That's it. That's the only thing that should be happening in that movie. How hard is that? And make Doom guy a guy. Come on, people. And Metroid. Ooh, I could easily see that going really bad where, like, they recast Samus Aran as a guy of unconventional I can't say that. They tried that, actually, with The Legend of Zelda. I remember seeing on the Twitter them complaining that they didn't cast a guy as Princess Zelda for some reason.
Why would they cast the guy as a female Zelda? That makes no sense.
Well, I mean, if you just close your eyes and clap your hands and believe that that is a female.
No. I get what you're saying. I understand their argument, but it's like usually they want to gender swap the men. Why would they want to gender swap the female? Like, that makes no sense to me.
No. Let me explain it a different way. They thought it was a female. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint, wink, wink.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're telling me that a Transformer was cast all along?
No, they wanted to, but obviously Nintendo put a stop to that because Nintendo's not fucking stupid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be stupid.
Best part is that turned out to be
Japanese sensibilities.
It also turned out to be AstroTurfed anyway. It was that person's, I think their ad agency that put out on the internet. I'm like, you should hire this person to be Zelda. It's like,
Have we not learned from Budweiser and Jaguar? And what was the other one that just fucking tanked?
Yep. It also doesn't help that, like, that Budweiser's usually kind of generic garbage water, I think. From what I've heard, I don't drink beer, so I don't know.
Budweiser's the beer you get when you go to a baseball game because it's cheap.
Okay.
It's also the beer you drink when you're in college because you're on a budget. Hardly anybody goes to like a self-respecting bar and says, "Yes, I'll have a Budweiser."
I have heard that it was essentially referred to as like piss water.
It is.
Okay, so I was right.
But it's cheap and it gets you drunk.
Well, I mean, you can't beat that, I guess. Let's see. Fear. Yeah, fear could work, but fear's also not really good about lore or anything. It'd just be kind of a generic horror movie, I think. YouTuber Rich Piana would have been a perfect Marcus. Oh, he died? Damn. People just keep dying all the time. I don't like that. We've got a bulletproof couch. That's a hell of a couch.
Hey, that's the Matrix chair and couch.
Now, this is a game from 2006, and it still looks this good. Yeah, they tried to do like a Master Chief collection for this series. Also, I love how the bathroom... We got toilets in the game, as you can see. The COG...
Oh my God.
The COG takes their bathroom etiquette seriously. But they also, for some reason, have attached the bathroom to the main hall. For some reason. I'm not really sure why, but okay.
Sure. In the bathroom, you need to push a button to open a door.
I mean, it's a video game. You just kind of got to live with it, I guess. Go, 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 go! Kick the door open. Soundtrack's pretty good, but a little generic in places. It's not just Hans Zimmer bullshit, thankfully. So, like, the grubs here are run by the evil Queen Mira. Because, yes, it's the females. It's the females again! And
of course.
Her right-hand man, and this is totally his name. I'm not making this up. Her general is literally named General Ram. It's literally General Ram. So... Make of that what you will. I think there's actually a DLC where you can play as General Ram, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I've thought about it. But this was from like the bro era of gaming. A great era. I mean, this was a game that was designed for people to actually play. So you play, you know, as a cool guy fighting the bastards. This is a game for like half-drunk frat kids to play. And that's why it's sold, instead of, like, Dustborn, which no one would ever want to play.
You're a racist.
Exactly. I am racist against grubs. Grubs Dolinda
No,
Est.
I was making a Dustborn reference, but that's okay.
I don't like grubs. They're evil. Hoping
I'm
WB's...
I'd be racist against grubs too. In fact, I'm starting a group of racist anti-grubbers. Who wants to join?
Oh yeah, Dude Bros were playing Halo at the time, but that was a slightly more nerdy franchise, which is why it appealed to me. I'll tell you this though, one of my close friends at the time though was that kind of asshole multiplayer gamer that was the most smug piece of shit you could ever imagine when it came to his Halo skills. If ever you hear somebody say like Halo is a game of skill, not of like movement or whatever, I forget what he said about it, but he also had a map said all versus him. I'm gonna redact the name to protect the guilty, but like literally it was a map name that he made all versus him because he thought he was such hot shit at Halo.
And was he?
Yeah, he was all right at it, I guess. But I will say this though, despite him sounding like he's extremely like a cigarette, he did indeed know the soft touch of a woman. So there's that.
So you're telling me that he acted like a bundle of sticks, but he felt the warmth of a woman?
Yes. But he kind of got the... I kind of got the last laugh with that though, because the chick he dated ended up dumping him so he could experiment in college. So she could experiment in college. So there's that.
Was her name Destiny?
No. I'll tell you this, that guy might have been an asshole, but he was nowhere near that bad. It's just your typical 20-something dick. You know, it happens. I assume he's matured in the last, like 15 years, hopefully.
By the way, I'm just going to mention this because I don't want to be political today, but did you hear Destiny banged Lauren Southern?
I've heard conflicting reports on that. That she basically released like misinformation that she did but didn't really, just to like trick people into thinking about it. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, she's a online e-girl. It's like it wouldn't surprise me if
like Asian looking one.
Wait a second.
Was she like the sexy Asian looking girl?
No, that's a different Lauren. I don't know why there's so many fucking Laurens in the conservative.
Oh, that's the Lauren Chen.
Yeah. Real name is probably Abigail St. Clair or something, some generic ass name.
It's okay. When she looks as good as Chen does, I'll call her whatever she wants to be called.
Exactly. Yeah, Lauren, Southern, Laura, Loomer, I don't know. I can't keep up with these people, but for whatever reason, people want to just jump on Destiny's knob. I don't know why. I guess because he's, what's the word? Sensitive or something. And for whatever reason, broken females like most sensitivities, even though the sensitivity is completely fake, but whatever. In conclusion,
Sorry, background noise on my mic.
What noise?
Background.
Oh, I don't hear anything. We got noise cancellation with Discord now.
Oh, okay.
Not Clayton No, that's not Clayton Carmine. See, like, I was into this game into this series for a little while. So that was one of the Carmine brothers. Nobody really thought he was going to be that popular. He was just supposed to be a red shirt. But for whatever reason, people liked him. And so there's a Carmine brother in every single game. And the last game, not the last game, but Gears of War 3, the conclusion of the trilogy, there was a guy named Clay Carmine, or Clayton Carmine, and there was like this poll that Microsoft did as to whether he lives or died. No, what they did is they had like t-shirts or something that they sold, and yeah, like, and so he lived.
Yeah, wasn't it like if you bought like the He Lived shirt, he would live, but if you bought the He Died shirt, he would die.
Yeah, and so all the He Lived shirts outsold the He Died shirts, so. See, I like that. That's cool. It's just like, what happened to games? How did we go from that to Dustborn and Veilguard?
You want to end up with Bodie McBoatface, because that's how you get Bodie McBoatface.
Yeah, it's BS. BS McBS face.
I do love the fact that they actually had to name the ship that.
Yeah, I mean, but it'd be nice if it was like something better, like USS Terrific or USS Vengeance. I liked it when they named ships like that, or like HMS Revenge or HMS Terrible.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
The Ravager.
USS Righteous Indignation.
Chainsaw him! A lot easier just to shoot him, though. I had a feeling that Destiny had JonTron debate him so he could have a gotcha moment. The thing about that is, like, JonTron shouldn't be debating anybody. He's a gamer, first and foremost. I mean, if I wanted to, and I don't want to, I could debate Destiny and win, but that's also because I'm, like, a fucking nerd. I don't really take JonTron as a nerd, though. I take him as just, like, you're kind of, like, gamer guy who doesn't really dig that deep into a lot of things.
I love JonTron, but for fuck's sake, he uploads a video once every 3 years now.
Yeah. And there's one ugly motherfucker. I wonder if that's like the father of one of the developers or something.
Wait, are you talking about the enemy or JonTron?
No, the picture. You'll see it in a minute.
I'm not at my laptop. I snuck outside for a nicotine.
Oh. There's a picture of, like, on the wall of, like, General or something. I was like, that is one ugly guy. I assumed it was like, and it's a realistic looking picture, so it's probably like the developer's dad or something.
He did that in RoboCop. All the missing children are their developers' kids, which I cool.
Yeah.
There is a bunch of deer in my yard.
Yeah, it's awesome. We used to get deer out here, but, well, they decided to pave paradise and put up a parking lot, so they all got hit by cars and died. So now we're about...
there's a certain part of the globe I'd love to pave over right now.
Does it start with port and ends with the land?
No, it's actually not in America, but that is on my short list.
All right, now we got, since you can't see it, I'll just tell you, like, we're now being introduced to the Coal Train. See, like, original, unique.
I love Coal Train's music.
Yeah, the Gears of War rap.
Oh, Coal Train is a jazz singer, you goose.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was a Gears of War character that just could play the trumpet really well, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
oh, don't tell me Chuck Mangione's in it too.
No, he's not in this one yet. He shows up in the fourth game as like a giant mass monster. No, he doesn't show up in that game either. Can you believe that Chuck has died of like fucking cancer?
Yep.
Like, what the hell?
Dude, all of King of the Hill, man. Pretty soon it's just gonna be Hank, Bobby, and Peggy.
No. It's what it is, I guess. But yeah, the Augustus Cole character, the Woo character. I like that character. It's like characters that actually are, you know, human instead of annoying.
What is this character known for again?
He likes to say woo all the time.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, he has a really emotional moment in Gears of War 3. 1 second. Yeah, it's raining. Oh, it's the train. Yeah, since we don't have the fan on, I can actually hear it. I hear that train coming.
It's flooding down in Texas.
Yep. I mean, he said it's a joke. See,
reference.
Yeah. It's not. You say it's a joke, but it actually is happening in some places because we paved paradise and put up a parking lot. See, this area here used to be really, really, the country, I guess you could say. There wasn't much out here, but in the last 15 years, they've, you know, cut down all the trees and put up all the crap. Like giant Costco's and such, you know.
I wanna pave over certain, let's just call them desert countries, and put up a Walmart.
That could work. Stop putting them up here. Yeah, this was like, Cyrus, this was like all the franchises. This started out with a different company, and then Microsoft bought it and ran it into the ground. You know, Halo was the same way. Halo was done by Bungie, and then it was done by 343 Crapistries. At least 343 was able to put out one good game. I still say that Halo 4 was a perfectly serviceable game. It wasn't the worst game I ever played. And then you had Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, with Halo Infinite being the most generic crap I've ever played. Now you can get other weapons, but these are mainly for like the multiplayer. So you got like the shotgun, but since this is cover-based shooting, you're not gonna really want to use it. So one of the things that got popular with this series was the multiplayer, which I never played, just because it didn't really interest me.
No. Plus, you had to have a live, Microsoft Live subscription.
Yeah, Xbox. It was actually Xbox Live.
You know, thank you, Xbox, for telling every other game console, hey, you can make your players pay more just for the privilege to play online, asshole.
I'll tell you this, I did pay the money. I paid the fair.
I was like, haha, Sony's the best. I'm playing online for free. And then bam, PS4. Oh, you need a PS Now subscription. Fuck you, Xbox.
Yep. I mean, but I played it. I got that stupid Xbox Live simply because the friends I had at the time, they really they liked my Xbox, and so
But I mean, when you think about it, you bought the console, you bought the game, you bought, you know, you obviously have a computer, so you pay for the internet, and now you have to pay for the privilege of playing the game that you purchased on the console you paid for.
But you know what's even worse? The early Xbox 360 didn't even have Wi-Fi connectivity. You had to buy that extra.
Yep, the dongle.
I mean, Microsoft was the one that started the, as they call it today, the enshittening.
Here's the thing. I have a 360, and I love a lot of the games that were on it. But if one thing that Sony did better, having a Blu-ray player built in when Blu-ray was like $1,000 tech was just genius.
Yeah. Well, they did the same thing with the DVD, the DVD.
The original Xbox didn't have a DVD player either. PS2 built a DVD player.
I think later on it would get a DVD player because they also enshitted that too. It had the capacity to play DVDs, but you had to buy the remote and the dongle. If you didn't, it wouldn't work. Whereas Good Guy PlayStation, all you had to do was throw the disc in there and you could control the menus with the controller.
Yep. I remember those days well.
Yeah, I actually have watched... I only ever watched one movie on the PlayStation, and that was Sherlock Holmes and the... it was a Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey. And I watched it on there because I honestly didn't have a DVD player by that point.
I watched Black Hawk Down on my PS2.
Nice.
But when the PS3 came out, I got a lot of life out of that Blu-ray player because, Christ, they were like $1,000 for a player.
Yeah, don't hate the player,
Now
hate the disc.
Buying them for $40.
Yeah. By the time Blu-ray was important, I already was preserving media, so it wasn't really important anymore.
You know, to be fair, Sony had the Blu-ray, but Xbox had the red ring.
Well, you say that, but you know what else Xbox had? Damn it. Xbox 360 had you remember the contender for in the format war? Because there's a little format war, and that format war was HD DVD versus Blu-ray, and the Xbox 360 had you could buy separate. It's another in thing. You could buy a HD DVD drive for the 360.
I do remember the HD DVD that kind of just fizzled out.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about the HD DVD. I mean, I guess it must not have been that good because that's why it died. But
do you remember HD VHS?
no, by that point I already had DVD, so I didn't care about VHS anymore.
Yeah, they actually had HD VHS. I remember Tecmo covered it.
Huh, I'll have to look that video up then. Because I am curious about that then.
I'll give Xbox another thing too that they had that was just awful. Their launch controller was awful.
The Duke!
Yep.
See, that's why it's good that I always ended up waiting back when I was a kid to get the latest console, because by the time I got it, they had the replacement that they've been using ever since. The S controller.
Now,
Nice.
to be fair, I will give Xbox one thing. I do like the offset fucking thumbstick.
Yes.
And the concave top. Because Sony has the rounded ones that were kind of difficult. But Xboxes were concave, so your thumbs just fit neatly right in the crease.
This is true. That's why I've got my cheap Chinese X-Bone controller.
Now, I will say the PS5 controller is a work of art.
Doesn't it have like a touchscreen or something on it? Not a touchscreen, but like a touchpad.
Well, the PS4 started the touchpad, but the 5 still has it. It's a bigger touchpad. All the buttons are haptic, and it's weighted perfectly.
I see, today we're not getting that many viewers just because nobody really cares about Gears of War yet. It's like, this is a classic, but people have kind of forgotten about it over the years. It's not like Resident Evil where like that's just a part of the popular consciousness. It's kind of funny to think. Wait a second.
Oh, no, I'm agreeing with you.
Now, next week we're going to be taking a look at Outlaws, which I wonder what kind of views I'll get on that, just because Outlaws is a first-person shooter, and people generally go to this channel for FPSs. But variety is the spice of life.
That's right.
And when am I ever going to get around to this game?
Now, whenever you stream Resident Evil Dead Aim, people will flock like moths to a flame.
You know, I'll try that in January. Like, no, for real. I totally will.
Obscure Resident Evil games tend to do better than the better games for some reason.
Yeah, I guess because nobody talks about them or plays them because they're so bad.
Well, the sad thing is Dead Aim wasn't a bad game.
Now, which one is that? If it's not, I guess it's not the one I'm thinking of then.
Dead Aim, you are a new character on a ship.
Okay,
and it's third person and aiming the first person.
All right, I was thinking of a completely different one. I was thinking of like this weird first-person thing on the PlayStation 1.
No, that's Survivor.
Okay. Is there one called Gun Survivor?
In Japan.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
Survivor was the game that came out right after Columbine, so they pulled light gun support for it.
of course they did. That'll make little Timmy into a murderer if he plays with a light gun.
Oh, they said the same thing about Mortal Kombat.
Because I know when I go and do a martial arts fight, I just start chucking ice at people.
Magic was demonic. Harry Potter was demonic. Mortal Kombat was evil. It's amazing the conservatives used to be lame.
I know, it's kind of scary that. They made poor Rob Halford sing in court because they said that the song "Better by You, Better Than Me." He was saying "do it" every time he breathed. It's like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, Outlaws is a kick-ass game. Like, it looks like ass. Like, it looks like complete shit. But man, is it fun.
You know what? You know what was one of my all-time favorite games, and I know I harp on this all the time to you, but Lethal Enforcers in the arcade was one of the coolest arcade games ever.
Lethal Enforcers. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, the fact that you could shoot the car tires out was like awesome. Breaking glass and video, like if there's a window in a video game and I can break it, I break it.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to see if I can't get that game to work, because I've got the means to do. I've got my Wiimotes that I can use as a light gun. Might have to stream Lethal Enforcers. That game's probably like 20 minutes long, but
you'd have to do like a trilogy, like Lethal Enforcers, then like the cowboy and Indian version. I mean, even Area 51 was up there for me in terms of just awesome gameplay.
yeah, I remember actually completing that once in the arcade. Once.
Pizza shop by my house had it, and I ended up completing it on $1.50, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
That's crazy. And yeah, Outlaws has a really kick-ass soundtrack. You'd think there'd be more cowboy games, but for whatever reason, there's not that many.
Red Dead Redemption.
I mean, yeah, okay. There's that one. There's Red Dead Revolver. There's Gun. All right, but still, though, you would think there'd be like this prestige one other than just Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
Oh, don't forget Call of Juarez.
Yeah, there's that. Okay, maybe there's more than I was thinking of, but I guess it's like there's not really like, say, a Gears of War like equivalent, like something that sold like a bazillion. But no, there is. There's Red Dead. Okay, I take that lie back.
I get what you're saying though. Like there is a small market for cowboy games.
Yeah, I've not played Red Dead Redemption 2 just because, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to play a game that's going to take like a year to play. And I know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is like super long.
This is just me and my personal preferences, but like World War II is as far back as I'm willing to go. Once we get into like the cowboy stuff, I'm just not interested.
I like cowboy stuff well enough, like horse operas, as Gramps would call them.
If I could call in like an AC-130 on some engines, then maybe I'd be more adapt to it. But
the thing about like,
my mom's making a cowboy reference right now.
Nice. The thing about cowboys is like you get a little bit more freedom. Like with World War II, yeah, the reason why World War II can be boring is like you have to be just a generic member of the military. It's like you're not going to be going on an adventure. You're going to be like fighting in a war. Whereas with the cowboy, it's like you got to track down the, you know, desperado or whatever. Games for Windows Live was a copy protection that never worked right and was complete crap that broke so many games. You have to.
Yeah.
Gears of War, for example. Wait a second.
I was going to say, I remember Turning Point, Fall of Liberty was one of the earlier games for Windows Live that I can remember.
And it just didn't work. Like Gears of War here was a game for Windows Live game on PC. Now this is the Xbox 360 version being emulated, but there was a native PC port, and you could install it like maybe 4 times, and then you couldn't play the game anymore. So yeah, eventually you could like unlock it, but it was really bullshitty. And like I've bought some games off of Steam that still have that games for Windows Live on there, and like you can't log into it. Like it is complete garbage, which is why I always preserve media and buy everything legally.
Twice.
Exactly. Completely honest. I'd swear upon never mind.
Let me just say, yar mateys, hoist the sails and acquire your media legitimately.
Precisely. Because if that can take it down, well, you gotta have some way to preserve it. That's why I like the fact that we can emulate this stuff, because I can only imagine what they changed in the updated re-release of this game. There's been 2 attempts to update and re-release this game. One was kind of like a Master Chief version, but it only ran on Windows 10, I think 1802, or something like that. It was one revision of Windows 10, and after that, it never ran, and you can't get it anymore. Then they re-released this game only, and I have no idea how good or how bad it is, but they wanted to charge like $60 for this game. A game from 2006. It's like, what BS? Like, if they sold it for like maybe $20-30, but $70 for a game they already released? No.
Cyrus wants to know, what mods did you put on Resident Evil 1 and 2 to make it more accurate to the PS1?
It was just the seamless HD mod and the AI upscales, and that's about it.
And the door skip animation.
That too. I don't even think about that one, because that's just like what you do normally.
Mm-hmm.
When I played Resident Evil 1, I didn't even have the door thing, because I played it on the Nintendo DS, and it didn't have door loading screens, because it was basically a cartridge game at that point.
If you truly do like the first and second game, wait until you play the remake of 1.
I know that game's a lot harder, though. The remake, that is.
It is, but you have the old medic strategy guide.
Well, we will do that next year. See, I like stepping out of my comfort zone, because that is a lot of fun. Because like, this is a game I can play in my sleep here, but having to actually listen to what you're saying and like really trying to get through Resident Evil, not necessarily knowing what to do or where to go, that's a lot of fun, because you got to think.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like I said, like this, I don't even have to think.
See, the remake adds another layer of challenge where if you don't decapitate the zombies, you have to burn them. Because they will come back as angry, ornery zombies called Crimson Heads.
Yeah, those redheads, they have no soul, apparently.
Nope.
I never knew that until...
They want your sweet, sweet head juices.
Oh, my. Well, I could give a redhead girl some head. I mean, never mind. That's a sexual assault lawsuit.
Dr. Thunder, Dr. Thunder.
Or Hair Doctor Professor.
Coca Soda.
See, like, Halo is kind of like Coca Soda, whereas this is like the Dr. Professor drink,
Yes. Yes.
And then Call of Duty is the good Call of Duties. I don't know what you'd call that, though. Like coffee or something. Coffee of Duty, there we go.
Cyrus, the Code Veronica game, which was originally a Sega Saturn launch, came to the PS2 after, and it got the moniker X, where they added content and changed a few things around. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I never finished Code Veronica. My game glitched, and one of my key items turned into ammo for some reason. Yes, I'm sorry, Dreamcast, not Saturn. And yeah, I couldn't progress in the game because the key turned into like bowgun bolts. And I was just so furious I never picked the game up again. But it is hard. I mean, Code Veronica is easily one of the harder titles because it does not care if you can't finish it.
Yep.
It's that era of gaming where you were either good enough to see the credits or not. It didn't care.
I think instead of we go on.
Fucking Steve Burnside. Oh. Usually I'm sad when spoiler. I'm sad when characters in games die. I was so happy when that little Canadian asshat died.
Yeah, I remember nothing about him other than he was like in the book and was annoying.
Oh, he's even worse in the game.
I think instead of going to Resident Evil 3, we might just do the remake since RE3 is supposed to be extremely hard.
RE3, original RE3,
Yeah.
is arguably the hardest of the original trilogy. In and of the fact that it is entirely RNG. Like, you're like, with the exception of like main puzzle pieces, you're not going to find the same stuff in the same locations. And Nemesis will literally wreck your shit, even on normal difficulty.
I have modded that to where it'll be, you know, like the other ones, but let's just do the RE1 instead.
Yeah, like, I would actually suggest you play RE3's solo offline before attempting to stream it.
That hard, huh?
No, I think Outbreak file number 2 was the last one before 4.
Funny enough, that was the first one I ever played. When I got my PlayStation 2, I got a used PS2 in like 2005. I saved all my pennies, and I got the PS2, and I wanted to play a Resident Evil game, so I just got Resident Evil File 2. I had no idea what was going on or how to play it, but I had it.
I will say that Outbreak had one of the coolest intro cinematics ever.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. That game is a weird... I guess we should stream that one day, but that is a weird game. That is an online-ish kind of game that if you play it single player, like, all the characters talk like they're online. It's hilarious.
It was essentially an early Left 4 Dead. Like, they almost made Left 4 Dead, but it was just too early for online gaming at that time, especially for consoles.
Yeah, online gaming needed a big infrastructure to actually work.
I don't think online gaming for consoles really picked up until at least 2007, 2008, with the release of, and I hate to say it, but Call of Duty.
It's one of the interesting things about online gaming, for me at least, is I didn't get it until 2010, and that's only when I actually knew human beings. You know, I've never been a guy that just like, I want to meet new people. It's like, ugh, people. Humans! So if you're watching the stream, Triple X, how much you want to bet that helicopter's going to crash?
I'm watching the stream, and I know it's going to crash. I used to tell my aunt before she passed, like, if there's a helicopter in a game, it will crash.
I'm getting a vision.
Yep. Helicopters love to get the left. Oh, look, it crashed.
Yep. I mean, I never saw it coming. I thought it would just like fly forever, man.
Oh, okay. Since we're talking about crashing helicopters, right? Did you see Terminator Salvation?
Yeah, I went to see it in theaters. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it
So
was
did I.
perfect.
I always wanted a movie set during the nuclear war. And it gave me almost everything I wanted. But do you remember the opening with the two A-10 Warthogs?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, but I was thinking like, how did those survive the nuclear war? Like, how would they have the fuel for that or the spare parts? But yeah, go on.
Exactly my point. You see them flying with helicopters and two of them crash. Two A-10s crash in the valley. Like, how are you maintaining these vehicles? Like, you can't really spare one A-10 crashing, let alone two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's General Ram. General Ram Ranch right there.
Not General Ramrod.
That's why he's ramming right now.
Oh no, the bald guy.
I never would have guessed that he would have died. He was only 2 days from retirement.
Oh no. And he had just paid off his car payment too.
Yep.
Cyrus, I don't know what to make of 5 and 6 if 4 didn't come around and changed its formula. That's a good question, though.
It did need to change it, though. There needed to be something new. That's the main thing.
Like I said, I think 4 is a great game. It's just not a Resident Evil game.
I can kind of see that. That was the first one I ever played. First one I ever beat. The old GameCube.
Lieutenant Kim is dead.
In 6, I refuse to even acknowledge 6.
You don't like the zombie Tyrannosaurus?
No. Or the zombie fly. Or the 2 Adas.
Wait, you didn't like the fact that Wesker's son was going to get together with grown-up Sherry Birkin? Like, you didn't like that?
No. Well, ironically, that part bothered me the least. It was everything else I hated.
No. I just thought that was so Animu. You know, it's like... Uh-oh. We had to fight...
I mean, Operation Raccoon was just Call of Duty with zombies. That's all it was.
Never played it, but right now we're fighting Trigglypuff. Because, see, the grubs procreate... Wait a second.
I was doing the Trigglypuff chant.
Oh.
Keep your hate speech off my campus.
You know, this basically is Trigglypuff because this is a female grub. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like the shadows showing the guy getting killed. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. They did a good job with this.
Resident Evil 7, hands down. Cannot take that game seriously.
Yeah, I never really played that much of it. It just was a little silly in places and also just kind of disturbing to a certain extent. So, like,
game that saved the series. I thought it was stupid.
It really had nothing to do with the other Resident Evil, so it could have been anything. Okay, so this guy here with his frosted tips, that's Baird. He gets his own game in Resident Evil, not Resident Evil, Gears of War Judgment. That kind of fleshes out his backstory. People didn't like it. I don't remember why they didn't like it, though, because I thought it was all right.
I don't think that counts as walking softly, boss.
No, you're right. I wasn't paying attention. What you got to do is you got to have the Berserker chase you to open different doors. Because you got to lure Trigglypuff here outside.
That was Umbrella Academy, Cyrus. And I never played it. Never was interested in it.
Okay, come on. Come on. There's only two genders! There's only two genders. Oh, crap. She got me. I shouldn't have said that. You have to dodge out of the way so Trigglypuff here will smash into the door. Crap!
I liked your, I gotta give you credit. That was funny about how you want to get her to chase you. Bravo.
I mean, it works. Okay, there we go.
Capitalism is better than socialism.
Don't say it yet. I gotta line up the shot. All right.
Wage gap is a myth.
Damn it. Fick. This was so much easier when I was doing this without streaming. Okay, come on. There we go. Go, 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 go. No! Ugh. See, when I don't stream, I can pay full attention to this. And so I got through this in like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Why is something on your shirt glowing?
Oh, it's because there's a little, like, symbol on here. I guess the light's just catching it.
It's giving away your position.
Okay, let's just run all the way down here. Go, 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 Marcus, go.
If only he wasn't so roided, he could run faster.
You ever see Schwarzenegger try to run in the original Terminator?
Yes.
Like, he is barely able to run in that.
I like how his biggest concern was when they poured the caustic acid on his jacket that he was worried his eyebrows would be singed off.
Damn it! I don't know why I keep fucking this up. Because, like, this is not hard. All you do is just have her chase you down the hall. She smashes. You only like, this takes like 2 seconds to beat. Okay, run down there. Go, 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 go. Just basic timing. I'm gonna blame Cyrus. How could you, Cyrus?
Damn it, Cyrus.
And technically, Pfizer already is Umbrella, just without the zombies.
That is true.
Okay, so let her come here, and there's no wage cap! Thank you for opening the door.
So the wage gap is what got her to do it.
Yes.
30 cents on the dollar.
I will say this, all my, oh yeah, then you get a timer, because this is, they weren't fucking around back in these days. They expected you to play, and play well.
7 minutes.
Come
7
on.
minutes is all.
Lesbian dance theory is not a real degree.
Feminism is a cancer.
That still didn't get her to come over here. Come on. Oh, crap.
Maybe you need to just fire a couple come at me, bro gunshots.
No, I got her to smash open the door.
Yay. Stupid bitch.
No, I got one for you. Oh, damn, I forgot it, though.
Oh.
Damn it. It was good, too. And the best I got is one I'm gonna fire off as soon as I can get that idiot over here. Come on.
Which game did that weird blue guy with the gas mask and a hood come from?
You mean Hunk or Hank? Hunk Hank? Hink Hall?
Yeah.
Ozempic's not real exercise! Fuck Ozempic!
Cyrus, are you referring to like Resident Evil?
Go.
Did you really just say fuck Ozempic?
Yes.
Okay, hey, it worked.
I will say this, of all the women I have been with, not one of them ever actually believed in the wage gap.
No, because it's easily disproven.
That's one way to lose weight.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, Cyrus, I got you now. That was ORC, Operation Raccoon City.
We have defeated the evils of feminism, and now we're going to continue trying to save the world.
That's right, through the power of man.
Although this is a really dark part of the game, in the lore though, you see the grubs procreate with the females by doing things like a certain fire but mostly peaceful country do. So moving on.
The prize sex.
Wait a second.
The prize sex.
Well, you know, they kind of like chain the female grubs down, and well, you can guess the rest from there.
Yeah. It's not grape. It's just surprise sex.
Oh, I get what you mean. Which is really, really dark. Like, games went hard back in the old days.
Yeah, they did. Oh no, his face is untexturing.
Hey, the fact this works at all makes me happy. Thank you, Caleb Hicks. Hey, you know, I don't know how you get more viewers, but I get enough, and you know what? I got the best fans in the world, so it's quality versus quantity. I could have like 1,000 screaming 12-year-olds, or worse, a bunch of blueies. General Lotz is evil. So, I like having a small number of awesome fans versus a large number of garbage fans. Let's look at what happened to poor Jontron after he just dared to talk about... I don't remember what he was even talking about. He went on like some show with like a commentator, I forget who, and then everybody just started hating on him and saying all kinds of crazy crap about him.
He went on a Sargon stream, and they were talking about like, you know, based like right-wing stuff, and like, well, you know how people are. It's like, you associate with the guy I don't like, so therefore I hate you.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So I'd rather have just a small number of sane fans than a large number of crazy peoples.
That's right.
Unrelated, like
all the blue hair once.
Yes. But the name Gus has always sounded kind of weird to me. I don't know why.
Well, where I'm from, Gus is slang for penis, so I never liked the name Gus.
Oh dear. Oh wait, my Gus is hard. Wait, no, we don't want to say that. It's infected with the T virus.
Oh fuck! I remember Lauren Southern.
Who?
She was so she was I think she was actually born a man.
What?
Yeah, I remember in one of her street interviews, like some like blue hair was chastising her because she was at a conservative rally, and like the blue haired was like, and you know, don't you feel as a woman that there should be other women? And she's like, legally I'm a man.
She might have just been joking about that, but then I don't know what she looks like.
She's actually pretty attractive.
Huh.
So I'll tell you what, if she was born a man.
Hunter Popsicle says that it was Blair White that they were interviewing, apparently. Whoever that is.
Okay. Now, Blair White. I'll tell you what. I'm actually okay. I'm a man. I can admit it, but like, I'd have a hard time saying no to Blair White.
I have no idea what he, she, it, or otherwise looks like, so I couldn't tell you. I do not know. Oh, you bastards. Fucking flanking me. Actually, I think PewDiePie, he turned out pretty good, though. Like, isn't he, like, married with, like, a couple of kids living in glorious Nippon? But yeah, I would hate to have PewDiePie's fan base just because, oh man, how many screaming 12-year-olds did that guy get?
You know, I used to dislike PewDiePie. Like, because he just courted, like, you know, like you said, the 12-year-old bros. But I came to respect him.
Honestly, I'd rather watch a PewDiePie than, what's that other guy? The long-haired, like, hippie guy that's so popular? Asmongold, I think is his name.
You know what, though? But Asmongold's actually decent. Like, everyone gives him shit, but, like, he's pretty based.
The thing is, though,
Like,
the only thing I know about him from is, like, the meme where he's, like, going, woo, and, like, moving his arms.
Oh, no, I think you're thinking of Penguin Zero or Charlie.
Oh, okay, then whatever.
Yeah.
That's my boomer moment. It's like, oh yes, the things the kids like today. They like the PewDiePies and the Blair Whites. I was cutting
the
the
kids
air.
watch the Blair Whites, then the parents are bad parents.
Alright, so we gotta get over there and not get shot by the machine gun turret. No, go get over there!
Yeah, shots fired, General. Shots fired.
Hey, you know, I don't know what these, Asmongold's, these, T-series things are supposed to be. I remember back in my day, we had James Rolfe, and we had, Nostalgia Critic. That's all we needed for political commentary. This game is ass.
Hey, I used to watch The Irate Gamer.
We weren't tying onions to our belt, because that was the style at the time. Give me 5 B's for an onion, we'd say.
I did see it. I actually saw a really good one where the original voice actor for Chris Redfield played a security guard, and they did a short on the guard who, like the itchy tasty guy.
Yeah.
Worth a watch if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. So wait, would the original Chris Redfield, would he be a Gen X or a boomer though?
Well, in '96, in '96, he was around 24 years old. He would be Gen X. Yeah, he would have been an early, like, first Gen Xer.
Okay. I mean, right now we're fighting boomers. There are boomers in this game.
Oh my God! It is.
And he literally says, "Boom! How could you?" One thing I do not agree with, though. Wait, say again?
That Bahoo Maher.
Exactly. One thing I don't agree with, though, is, like, Twitter has gone nuts about the boomers, though. They're like, oh, we should, like, raise the property tax so they have to give us their houses. It's like, fuck off. If you paid on a house your entire life, you shouldn't have it get taken away from you because you can't pay ridiculous property taxes.
I really, really, really hate the fact that people out there, like, they can't understand the fact that people who work purchase things, and because over the years the economy's changed, and because we worked and got it for this price, and they can't afford it at their price, that somehow we should just forego our earthly possessions because they're feelings.
Yeah, it's like, it ain't gonna happen. Thankfully, in Texas, we lowered the property taxes, and I'm very happy about this. Property taxes, BS. God
You know-
damn it.
I'm telling you, life in Alaska is sounding better and better. Next to zero property tax, and you get about $1,600 a month from the state for the oil pipeline.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. See, like, if it was done right, and it wouldn't be, like, something like that could help. Although it could potentially cause inflation, but, like, that's a... So we're gonna go from talking about titties, which we weren't talking about, but imagine we were. You know what? I like boobs, Triple X. I think those big, fleshy orbs make me happy.
Me too. Actually, I'm glad you brought up boobs because I was thinking about something one night. It really had me pondering. Why is it some girls, they have boobs, and during coitus, the boobs are room temperature, but other girls' boobs are freezing cold? Why?
That's a good question. The world may never know.
I don't like cold boobs.
You don't have to worry about that here because it's always warm enough that it doesn't matter. Worst part is, like, if you start sweating a lot because it's, like, really hot. They don't appreciate that, but...
You ever notice how it's the temperature's either hot as bald or cold as tits?
Yes. Oh my. So, how about universal basic income? And you... So, god damn it, fucking snipers. So, like, universal basic income is kind of an interesting concept. So that's kind of what Alaska has. You know, you've got that, but that's coming from something. And money has to come from somewhere. So in Alaska, you get, like, a dividend from the oil. So it's coming from somewhere. You're not just, like, making up money, you know? And so, in that respect, UBI makes sense. And UBI could make sense if it was given only to American citizens who had jobs. And that was it. And that was all. But that's not how that would happen, so we don't need it.
Nope.
It's the same way with, like, EBT. If it was given to only American citizens who were not trying to sponge off the system, that's a great idea. But that wouldn't happen, so...
Well, the original welfare system was designed as a safety net, but certain people turned it into a hammock.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And that's the thing, like, social programs are great, provided they actually go to the people who need them. And they don't, you know, that's the thing. There's people who don't have any money, who are starving. Maybe not necessarily starving, but you get the idea. Struggling more than they should, while people are sponging off the system doing no work. And
My
that ain't right.
parents were mortified that they had to get food stamps back in the day. It was the ultimate embarrassment for them to go to the store and pull out the funny looking money.
Mm-hmm.
They could not wait to be off of it. But people today celebrate it. Like, I got my stamps. I got my stamps. Yeah. Look how much food I got from y'all money.
It's BS. Because, like, I remember when I was born, me mom had to get the WIC for a little while. And people back then, and that's not even that long ago, that's 36 years ago, that was considered bad. And she got off of that pretty fast, you know?
You were almost ashamed to have to get it. But people today, they have no shame.
And that's the thing. A social safety net is a good idea, provided you're not giving it out to people who don't need it, don't deserve it, or aren't even from the same fucking country.
Well,
I mean,
okay. How about this one, right? Like, back in the day, you used to be a senior citizen, you used to get a handicap placard for your car. And you had to go to a doctor, and they had to evaluate you to determine if you were eligible for the placard. But now, you can literally get one by claiming to have anxiety or prone to headaches.
what?
Just the dumbest reasons. Perfectly healthy, able-bodied people taking up, handicap spots.
That is fucking disgusting. I'll tell you this. I come from a family that really, we don't take anything from anybody. Like, we earn our shit ourselves. And my grandmother, we had Thanksgiving last week at my, yeah, it was only a couple days ago. Wow. Thanksgiving was last week. Hope everybody's Thanksgiving was good. But we went to go see my uncle. My uncle's like 86 years old. He made dinner. And it was good. But my grandmother was talking to me when we were leaving. It's like, yeah, if only I could have helped out a little bit. And I'm like, but if my grandmother, she's like 84 and is on like a mobility scooter. And she's like, I should have done some more to help. It's like, seriously, just sit there and eat the fucking turkey. I didn't say that, of course, but... And that's how people used to be. People did not ask for a handout. They didn't want it. That's the main thing.
Nope.
And even when they got old, they wanted to work and do stuff.
Back when I was, back in 2011, when I came out of my coma and when I was home, and I still was using a wheelchair to get around, I refused to park in the handicap spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even though I could justifiably use it, it's like, I don't want to be that person.
And yeah, Cyrus, you would not want the government to give you a house, that's for sure, because it'd be garbage. Low-income housing.
It'd be bugged to death for them listening to you to see what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was a thing that the Soviets
These are
liked to do.
government. They're called projects.
That's one question I always wonder. Why do, like, super poor places always are complete garbage? You know, I've been poor, and we actually, you know, had standards.
Culture. This conversation could get us in a lot of trouble, but I'll just simply say culture.
I mean, like, being poor doesn't mean you have to live in trash everywhere and, you know, crime and gangs and shit. It's like, being poor means you don't have money. Doesn't mean you have to be an idiot.
Here's the way I see it. And like, you work, but you're also poor. So you appreciate what you have, yes?
Yeah.
Because buying something means a sacrifice somewhere down the line. When you don't work and you're everything on a voucher or discount like Section 8 or welfare, etc., you didn't work for it, you were given it. So it has no value to you. It's not something that you give a shit about. So therefore, who cares if the neighborhood's dirty? I don't have any skin in this game.
Yeah. Why would you want to live like that? That's just, ugh.
Because it's hedonistic. It's lazy. Keeping something clean takes work. Messing it up is simple. Path of least resistance, my friend. Path of least resistance.
Yeah, that's just weird to me. Oh man, talking about keeping shit clean. See, like, I come from a very clean, very neat family. Not like crazy, like, or tism. But, like, you know, where the shit's clean, you know? And it's just, it doesn't take that long. Just don't leave random piles of crap laying around, you know? Don't leave your trash out, you know? It's like, there's all basic shit that doesn't take any more, to me at least, doesn't seem like it take any more effort than, you know.
Look,
I don't know.
I'm not Captain Planet, and I'm not no tree-hugging hippie. But I get so furious when I see somebody chuck a bag of McDonald's out their car window.
Oh yeah, it's like, come on, it's like there's yeah.
Many times I've gotten out and threw the bag back in their car.
Yeah.
Who has invaded us?
We get in trouble for that one.
The government. The chat.
Oh hey, we got Dark Chico in the house.
Yep.
But what were you saying, Triple X?
I was saying, do you know how many times I've gotten out, retrieved their bag, and threw it back in their car?
Wouldn't you get in trouble for that though?
I don't give it. What are they going to do? Call the cops and say I threw a bag out on the road, and he threw it back in?
Yeah, you don't live in California. You won't get in trouble for that.
I didn't consent to the bag being thrown back at me.
You're not in Portland.
Oh, my friend, I was more devious than that. I threw it in the back seat, meaning they'd have to get out of their car to retrieve it.
But I always feel bad, like, whenever I see some of these fancier neighborhoods, they gotta put up the cameras, because, you know,
Hold on.
If you live in a neighborhood with what's called a shot spotter, maybe you live in the wrong neighborhood.
No, there's rich neighborhoods where I live where they do have the cameras out there, and it's not a bad part of town. It's just they got to have it up there now.
Of course, because the youths. The pesky youths.
Okay, so back to the game's lore. These are the Stranded. So after they blew up, well, the world with the orbital battle satellites to take down the grubs, some people did survive, and so they had to create these survivor communities, and they really don't like the COG, as you might imagine, aka Space America.
Can you tell me what that street sign said?
Let's see. It might not.
Behind you.
It might not say anything in this version because it might be too low res for that. Oh yeah, hoarders. Oh my god, I've never been to. We've got 8th Street, Oldston, and yeah, Oldston. It's probably where like the developers lived or something.
8th Street. Good old 8th Street. Chico, what the fuck? Happy Thanksgiving.
Wait, did he go again?
I didn't hear the budding sound.
No. Okay.
Chico.
I think he had to go for whatever reason.
Oh, what the fuck?
Reloading being a QuickTime event, that was very popular around this time. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of neat. It was different. I don't really miss it, though.
Quickly, everyone in chat, yell at Chico through the chat.
Uh-oh. Get real.
Oh, look at this dreadlocks.
Yeah, they wouldn't do this today.
Nope.
You owe me one. I'm calling in the favor right now.
Shut up, stomach.
No.
Sorry if you can hear that.
Oh, no. Discord does a good job tamping down on external audio. Now, I don't think we're going to finish this mission just because it is really long.
Is after 9.
Yeah, so we're already 1 hour 42 minutes in. So, we'll get a decent. We'll probably get to the car because we're trying to get a car so we can go like get to a place where we can map the tunnels and then deploy the light mass bomb. Still, this could be a good movie if done right, and it would not be done right. Closest we get. Welcome back, Chico.
Sorry, Dad. We're
God
working
damn.
on our spare room, and the wifey wanted me to look at the paint
No.
because the paint doesn't look like a very good color. Excuse me.
Saying goodbye. I'm
Just
gonna
trying
put
to clear my throat.
next time. I'm gonna put kidney stones back inside you.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. Well, I've been drinking a bunch more water, so that ain't gonna work.
Very
How was your
good.
Thanksgiving, Sassafras?
It was good. We went over to my parents' house, so had a couple people. Had the mom's set of grandparents over, and then my wife had her grandma come over. So
Did you get
Awesome.
your turkey?
had plenty of people. So had lots of food. Had to untighten. Well, I didn't have to. I had to unbutton my pants to, let some more food.
Oh dear. Must have been pretty good.
And
Well,
what
you know,
are you thankful for, Chico?
People
What
say
are
they
you
undo their
thankful
belt to get some more food. Maybe that's more of an older person thing.
for? And what are you thankful for?
Anything and everything.
Well, that's vague.
When you have so much to be thankful for.
I'm thankful for the general and his health, and for mature rated video games, and the chat and its health, and
Yeah.
for
my God.
RoboCop the movie on VHS as a child.
Yeah. Speaking
That's
of that RoboCop game, speaking of RoboCop, I did get that game to work, but it is just not that great.
Oh, there's DLC for it, by the way.
No, I'm talking about the original Xbox one because they have a version on the original Xbox, and it's just not good at all.
Oh yeah, that RoboCop game. That, you know why it's not any good?
Well, I mean, while I was playing it, I had to turn the volume off because RoboCop is squeaking every time he moves his foot.
Yeah, I'm not going to stream that game, by the way. I've played it and I hate it. The reason it's
Yeah,
so
I
bad,
don't blame you.
it's done by the same people who did Superman 64. Titus.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Jeez, I didn't realize that.
Yep. That's why it's a piece of shit.
Some of the shooting isn't bad, but if you shoot at a bad guy and then he gives up, you're not allowed to kill him.
Yeah, they're trying to be somewhat realistic. I really like that Rogue City didn't do that. You just can shoot anybody.
I want to get that one still.
It's very much worth it.
Rogue City has DLC.
Yeah, I need to play that.
Does it?
You streamed it back in the day.
No, I only streamed the base one though. Now, were you in that stream? Were you in that stream, Triple X? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I know there was one.
Like brand new to the co-host.
Okay. Because I remember there was one that I thought you were in, but you weren't. I think it was the Metal Gear Solid one.
How's it going, Baird?
You know, I actually was thinking about that last night. Because I was talking to you about it and you played it, but I was only there in chat.
Okay.
Oh.
I like the banter here, just because like Baird is complaining about how everybody wants to jump on the Coltrane's knob because he was in the space football.
I like the tornado of bros in the previous scene. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, those are like space.
I forgot you're playing Gears of War.
Yeah, it's Gears. God the Raven.
The Black Series, they came out with a Commander Cody helmet that we pre-ordered like 6 months ago, and the delivery date kept getting moved up until it got delivered Friday. So,
damn,
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, at least it came in.
Yeah.
And yeah, Cyrus, those FPSs are still made by the same people. Teon from Poland. Polski.
The thing awful Rambo did, but then redeemed themselves with Terminator Resistance.
We got B and Pinshaw Streets.
Terminator Resistance is fun because they have that extra mode where you can play as an infiltrator, and then you can just annihilate anybody and everybody. It's so fun.
You know, ironically, one of my videos on YouTube was me picking the hardest lock in the entire game.
Yeah.
Yet the building's destroyed and you can just simply walk around the door.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay,
I was like, you get a trophy for it too.
Nice. So like this right here is a kind of a neat little thing. You gotta avoid the space crows, aka Krill, otherwise they'll kill you. You can't go in the dark because it's an insta-death. So what you gotta do is you gotta call upon the assistance from Hank Hill and shoot the propane tanks to light up the area. It's pretty cool. It's original.
Do you think Hank says a prayer for every destroyed propane tank?
Maybe.
I was watching some of those AI videos of Hank Hill going Super Saiyan because something happened to his propane tank.
Yeah. Yeah, Triple X sent me a video of like Hank Hill rapping to something.
Oh yeah, red pill, blue pill.
Like, I think the funniest lyric there was like, Peggy's got a body on that bitch. It's like,
Oh my.
Yeah,
she's got something, all right. I'm not sure if I agree with the rest of that, but
I love the Hank Hill cover of Many Men.
yeah, that's also pretty good. The reason I haven't played the Bethesda games, the Terminator Bethesda games, is simply because they're Bethesda games from the 90s. If you think Bethesda's bad now, think again. Those games are buggy as fuck, and I didn't play them back in the day. And yeah, I don't really want to play buggy-ass Bethesda games for a stream and have it
Bethesda
crash.
Terminator?
Yeah, they did a Terminator game in like the early 90s. I think it was literally just called the Terminator. They're open world first person shooters. Sounds familiar, right? But they're really buggy and barely work. And that's why I never played them.
Because I remember, like, I was watching it on YouTube a while ago. Because depending on, I end up getting into a particular franchise for a little while. And then I try to find every game possible for it. And then I found that because I had found all the Terminator games. And oh shit, I gotta back up. Fuck typing on a Roku.
Oh man, that's not good.
Well, yeah, because it's YouTube on the Roku, and I have to. I typed something wrong, and it cleared the whole thing.
No.
No.
We're gonna cut the air. But most of those Terminator games aren't any good though. Like Terminator on Super Nintendo is a garbage game. The only thing about that that's even remotely memorable is not the game, but where I got it.
Okay.
I got it back in the 90s at a military PX when I went to visit my uncle.
Oh.
That was kind of a hilarious trip because I just got the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord. It had just come out. His Power Rangers the movie came out, and I was a kid, like a fairly young kid. So I, for some reason, I know exactly the reason actually. Now that I think of it, I had the little plane. I forget which one it was. It was like one of the flying Zords, and I held it outside the window so it'd be like it was flying, right?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
I dropped
I
it.
can already see where this is going.
I dropped it. And so Gramps had to turn the car around. He's like, I hope a tank runs over it.
Did it tank run over it?
No, a tank didn't run over it. It was only a little damaged. So, yeah.
So it makes it more authentic.
But it was just kind of funny. Like, I just remember him saying, I hope a tank runs over it. So, I forget if
Terminator game. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just forget which one of the little plane. It wasn't a plane, but it was like a crane or a falcon or something that came with the Zord that flew around. But go on.
Oh, the only Terminator game that I'm really looking for right now, if that I would buy, is they have that arcade one. It's one of the company Arcade 1UP. They made the Terminator. I think I don't know if it's 2 or 1.
It's 2.
But they had a light gun game that they recreated. It's a lot smaller than the original, but it's still pretty neat.
Yeah, that's one of the only other good Terminator games.
I'm looking to try to get that one eventually and try to put it either in my basement or we have a really small room upstairs that at one time was used for a bedroom, even though it's so small you could just barely fit a small bed in there. And then you got inside the walls. They actually have cupboards inside the walls.
Damn.
But let's see. My poor dad. I can't tell if this was Bethesda or not.
Oh, Google's no help.
The arcade
It looks
game?
like no. There's an open world one I just saw. It looked pretty pixelated.
That would be
It
Bethesda.
just said it was
I think.
on DOS.
Yeah, that's the Bethesda one. They made 2. and I imagine both are equally as bad.
Did you know they had a chess wars?
A what?
Yes.
A Terminator chess. It's basically Terminator battle chess.
Huh. I did not know that.
Sarah Connor is the queen.
So
And then you got the Terminator is the T-800 is the king.
And the pawn is merely John Connor in a game of life. Oh, blew him to pieces. Yeah, T2 the arcade. I love that game. There was an arcade not too far from here when I was a kid. It's now completely demolished. No, the building's still there. It's just completely empty. That whole shopping center's kind of crap now. But anyway, I was too short to reach the controls, so I'd have to sit on a bar stool.
That sounds familiar.
That's a damn
Are you
good
talking
game.
like the gun game?
Yeah, I
Oh,
like that game.
Terminator Rampage.
It was shit.
It was good.
You know what game I think you would actually love, but you hate stealth? Dishonored.
Dishonored, that's a good game.
I actually did play Dishonored 1 and 2. I liked them a lot, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually did play both of those games and did enjoy them. It's mainly because the stealth isn't quite as annoying as other games, because like you can do that teleportation move, and that makes it so much easier for someone like me who has no patience. The second one runs like ass.
Oh shit! I'll be right back. My wife's working on sealing up a window. Hold on.
The stream's ending in a minute.
Oh shit! Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh well. I was gonna say something I forgot.
Got like 10 minutes, General?
I'm already at 1:56, so like 4 minutes. So, cause yeah, we're almost done for the day. You know, I like to go 2 hours. That's as long as my body can handle.
Oh, I gotcha.
Let's see, Rebel Assault 1 and 2. Yeah, I played the first one for like 5 minutes. I don't like FMV games because they were never good.
Future Shock must be their other one because this one looks like an open world game.
I think that's a sequel. Think.
Did you ever play the Devil May Cry games?
Me? No.
Yeah.
This one's called Skynet.
There was a game called Metal Gear Resistance.
No, Revengeance.
Where you play Yeah, Revengeance. That's it. I'm sorry. And it's a hack and slash that's really goddamn good.
Yeah, I'll stream that one day.
So many memes.
Yeah, because I know what you're talking about. I've seen the videos of it. You know, it's like the song, you know, suddenly I realize, you know, that one. And then like Senator Armstrong, you know, make America great again.
Yep.
Nano Machine, son. Yeah, so I know what it's about. I've just never played it.
Texas.
I find that hilarious. Yeah, he's not a Jasmine Crockett, I guess.
All he's saying is, can't we give war a chance?
Yeah, the developers also did, I think, a Transformers game called Transformers Devastation.
Oh, it must be based on the second film.
No, it's based on original G1 Transformers. And so
I
it's got...
fucking hate it. It would be so bad.
Which movie? The 2007 one or the 84 one?
2007.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I liked it as a teenager. Kids, it's like, oh my god, that's Optimus Prime in live action. It looks so good. But you go back to that movie and it's not that great. It did have Bernie Mac in it though.
Oh, yeah, Bernie.
I like the first
Mammy over there.
But the second one, where they're like, hey, let's have a bunch of cars play racist black stereotypes. Ugh.
I just put my boots on the wrong feet, and it still's okay.
His boots are on the wrong feet.
I didn't realize it until I felt them. I was like, oh wait, these are backwards. Oops. Excuse me.
Damn.
Cyrus, I think the only good thing of Alien 3 was that the alien could mimic what it was born from.
Yeah, it was a
Like, it's
big
bo-
deal.
Yeah, like being born from a dog, it'll run like a dog. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay, because I know where we are now in Gears of War, and that's a hard part, so... Man, this stream went by so fast. That's
That's what
all-
happens when you're having fun.
Yeah. This is too
Yeah, when
true.
you're having fun.
So, next week, we're going to be doing Outlaws, which is a classic first-person shooter from 1997. It doesn't look like it's from 97. I could have swore it was from, like, 94. It looks that bad, but man, it's fun. Until then, I've been General Lotz.
And I am the medic.
And this is Darth Jahiko.
And we'll see you next week.
Subscriber die!